Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to my channel once again. I'm so excited to be on this channel and to have wonderful people like you guys tune in to listen to what I got to say. Like I promised the last time that I was going to be consistent with dishing out content on a weekly. I have been trying to do this video, but I keep having issues with my lighting. But guess what? I promised the depth, so I just had to keep it. Please bear with me. I promise to get this sorted out before the next video. Now to the order of the day. We're going to be talking about another special needs disorder, cerebral palsy. What is cerebral palsy? Cerebral palsy is an abnormal brain development that occurs in infants. What this means is that children between the ages of 0 to 5 years old, that's the time when the child's brain is still developing. So if there's a form of damage, a form of brain damage, or some form of defect in the development process, it results in cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a group of disorder that affects the movements, muscle tone, and posture. Over the years, doctors have come to classify cerebral palsy and group them according to the level of movement disorder involved. That is, according to which part of the brain is damaged, because the resultant effects of the damage of the brain will actually determine the kind of cerebral palsy that individual has. Now let's go to talk about the groups and the types of cerebral palsy we have. There are 3 types of cerebral palsy that an individual can have, so you have to look out for these signs and symptoms to actually determine what type of cerebral palsy is involved, to know what kind of treatment is required. Like I said before, doctors have classified cerebral palsy according to the level of brain damage that we're looking at on that individual. It all depends on the part of the brain that is damaged and the resultant effect. You have to look out for signs, you have to look out for symptoms, so you could actually ascertain the type of cerebral palsy that person has, so you know the kind of and level of treatment to actually be given to that person. Now, the first type of cerebral palsy we have is the spasticity. Yes, spasticity actually results in the individual having very stiff muscles. So when you notice that that individual is showing signs of stiff muscles, is actually cerebral palsy. Not just cerebral palsy, it's actually spasticity. Please guys, it's important to actually look out for these signs, so when you're trying to manage this condition, you actually know what you're treating and you're making sure that you're giving the most suitable treatment. Now on to cerebral palsy number 2, that's dyskinesia. Now dyskinesia can actually be seen in individuals who have some kind of uncontrollable movements. You get, when the person is not stable, the person can control the movement. Last but not the least, the third part of cerebral palsy is ataxia. Yes, I think I got the right, ataxia. And this actually results in individuals who have poor balance and coordination. Like they actually have difficulties trying to balance, trying to coordinate themselves. So guys, it's really important to actually look out for these symptoms. Like I've been saying before, look out for the symptoms so you be sure that you're helping the individual the best way that you can. Now the main sign that a child might have the cerebral palsy, that's I'm talking about infants when they're still growing up. You have to look out if you notice that the child is having some form of delay in reaching motor and movement milestones. When the child starts growing, there's several milestones that they get to, like rolling over, sitting, standing, walking. When you notice that a child is actually taking too long, or there's some form of delay in reaching this milestone, it's important to actually do some research and actually take this child to actually find out what is going on, to ensure that everything is okay. So guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day right now. If you have any questions regarding cerebral palsy, please leave them in the comment section below, and as usual, I'm going to respond to them ASAP. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate having you on this channel. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share this with your friends and invite other people to support this work that we're doing. Remember, at POE Foundation TV, we're all about special needs advocacy. Until next time.